Hi, how are you? Well, today we're going to start with our math lesson. Let's go ahead and start with a word of prayer. Father, we are so thankful this day. Thank you because you've given us the opportunity to be in prayer and to be connected and to learn math. I pray that you can use me and parents and everyone, students, to learn this lesson today, that we can learn many new things. In Jesus we pray, amen. So I'm so excited to show you a new strategy to work on division problems. Last time, uh, our lesson was about using arrays. So we used arrays to solve division. Today, we're going to use a strategy called act it out. So when you act it out, I showed you how we can use these kind of squares, like the manipulatives if you have some. If you don't have squares, you can use coins. You can cut squares as well. So we use these to make arrays. Now we're going to act it out, which means we're going to be using these little tiny objects, squares or coins, whatever you have at home, or draw pictures, that's fine. And we're going to use these to act it out. We're going to be acting out different things using these manipulatives. So let's begin with the very, very first thing. The question is, how can you use the strategy act it out to solve problems? Like I mentioned before, we're going to be using these little counters, squares, or different things to act out different problems. So this is how we're going to be using for our lesson. The very first thing you see in our book, right here where it says unlock the problem, you see some beautiful flowers. We're going to read right here. And as I read, I want you to use your finger and follow with me, so you can either use it on another device. If you don't have your book, it's okay. No worries. You can just go ahead and get another on your mom's phone, and then maybe you're looking at the lesson with the iPad, or you're using two devices, one to see the video and one to follow with me. And if not, you can pause it and open another screen. If you only have one device, you can open one and use the other one. So let's begin reading where it says Stacy. It says Stacy has 16 flowers. She puts an equal number of flowers in each of 4 vases. How many flowers does Stacy put in each vase? That's what we're trying to find out first. How many? So she has 4 vases, 4 of them, and she has 16 flowers. So she needs to put equal amount of flowers in each vase. It says use the graphic organizer below to solve the problem. So the very first thing, we're going to read the problem that we have to solve. Right here where it says, what do I need to find? I need to find the number of, what? Go ahead, get your pen, fill it in. The number of flowers. So here, you're going to write flowers. The number of flowers Stacy puts in each vase. That's step number 1. You're going to write down, what does she need to find? She needs to find how many flowers that Stacy's going to put in each vase. The next question. What information do I need to use? Stacy has how many flowers? Yes, very good. 16. Write the number 16. 16 flowers. She puts an equal number of flowers in each of 4 vases. 4. Right, number 4. because she has 4 vases. The next question says, how will I use the information? I will act out. That's what we're doing today, act out. I will act out the problem by making equal groups. Write the word groups. Equal groups with counters, like the little squares, or coins, or cut papers, or just draw. That's fine. So now we're at this last part says solve. We're going to solve the problem. Describe how to act out the problem to solve. First, count out 16. Right, 16. 16. So let's count 16 counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 counters, 16 coins, 16 whatever you have. Cut 16 papers. This is going to help you act it out. So just so we can have a good foundation, a good beginning in division, so you can see how division works. You're going to act it out. So now, what's the next thing? The next thing we're going to do is make 4 groups. Write the number 4. 4 groups. Place 1 counter at a time in each group until all 16 counters are used. Last, draw the equal groups by completing the picture below. So, in this picture, I have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Each one is like a vase. And now I'm going to put 16. So right now there is 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you trace those circles, please? Trace them. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, I have 4. I traced them. 4. Now I'm going to place 1 by 1. I have 4. And then now what I'm going to do, I'm going to draw this but bigger on my board. This board. Just so you could see right here. Just so you could see bigger. I'm going to draw big 4. Remember, we have 4 vases, so you're going to do 4 circles. 1 circle represents 1 vase, but we have 4 vases. So we're going to draw 4 circles. So let's get our marker. If you want to do it with the marker first, and then you want to do it with your counters, however you choose. But here, we're going to do our 4 circles. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 circles. See if I have a better marker, because this one looks like the ink is not working as good as a new marker. See, this is better. So let me trace those again. Oh, this is a nice marker. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we have 4 circles. So we have how many flowers? 16. Very good. 16. So first, we're going to go 1 by 1. We're going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4. Until we get to 16. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 circles or 16 flowers. So I can see How many are in each group? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 inside each group. So 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16. So I could say that 16, I'm going to write it right here. 16 divided by how many vases? 4 vases. 16 divided by 4 equals, here I'm going to write how many in each circle. There's 4. Everybody got 4. Each vase has 4. So 16 divided by 4 equals 4. So let's go back now. After we acted out, we drew it, you have your little papers at home, 16 papers. Now we're going to write them. Now let's go back to our book. Right here, I want you to draw the 16 flowers. So you're going to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So go ahead and do that right now, just like the picture I did. When you're done, turn the page or pause the video, go to the other screen, and you can work on it right now, or you can go back later, whatever you prefer. So now let's go to page 280. When you're there, thumbs up, thumbs up. In page 280, we're going to try another problem. So let's see what this other problem is. Ooh, do you see those cookies? Those cookies, they look delicious. They look like chocolate chips. That's my favorite chocolate chip cookies. So let's see what the problem is. It says, Hayden is planning a party. He bakes 21 cookies. If he plans to give each person 3 cookies, how many people will be at his party? Number 1, we already read the problem. Read. It says read the problem. We just read it. So what do I need to find? In this part where it says what do I need to find, we're going to write the question. The question is exactly, it says, how many people will be at his party? So right here, write down how many people need to be at his party. So go back to the other screen or pause the video. Or if you have a printer and you want to print it, you could take a picture of your book or the paper you printed and put it on Shobi, and it works. I could still grade it. So pretty awesome. Whatever works the easiest for you, parents. Thank you. I really appreciate your patience, students and parents, with all this whole technology. But you guys are doing an amazing job. Thank you so much. So let's write the question. How many people will be at his party? That's my problem. That's what I need to solve. That's my question. Next, it says, what information do I need to use? Well, I need to know that Hayden bakes 21 cookies. So right here, write Hayden bakes 21 cookies. That's important information. So let's write that. Hayden bakes 21 cookies. Cookies. Maybe afterwards, you guys can go make some cookies and do division in the kitchen. He plans to give, what else is important? We're going to write this down. He plans to give each person 3 cookies. That's also very important information. So now write down, he plans to give each person 3 cookies. Delicious. I want to go to his party. And last, or here, this side, it says, how will I use the information? What are we going to do? We're going to act it out. I will act out the problem. Let's write that first. I will act out the problem by making equal groups with, I'm going to write counters because I have counters, but you can write with coins, with squares, with anything, whatever you have, with counters. If you have papers that you cut, you can say with papers, with squares, whatever. Here, just put, I will act out the problem by making equal groups with counters. Or fill in the blank for counters with whatever it is you're using. Next, it says solve the problem. Right here, solve it. So it says to describe how to act out the problem to solve. So now let's describe how we're going to act it out. Let's write this down. Follow with me or pause it, and you can write it and take a picture, whatever you want. Okay, first, comma. That's one of our transitional words. Remember when we wrote down paragraphs and we did the writing, how to write the first, second, and conclusion? All that is a writing process. And here we're going to write transitional words to show the steps of acting it out. So the first thing we're going to do to act it out, you're going to put first, comma, count out 21 counters or 21 coins, 21 candies, 21 cookies if you actually do have cookies. So that's the first thing I want you to do is write this down. Right here, first, right there. First, count out 21 counters. The next transitional word we're going to write is next. Next, comma, make a group of 3, period. Keep making groups of 3 until all 21 counters are in groups. Let me go ahead and draw that for you in my board. So, in other words, if you have your coins, take them out. If you have your squares that you made, take them out. If you don't have any glue or papers or things to cut out or whatever, just get your pencil and your paper and let's draw this together. I will use my board so you can follow with me on this board right here. And we're going to start and we're going to be making groups. Groups of 3. Now we have 21 cookies, right? I only want groups of 3. So I'm going to make 1, 2, 3, circle. Groups of 3. 1, 2, 3, circle. Then I'm going to make another one. 1, 2, 3, circle until I get to 21. So I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. We acted out 21. Everybody got 3 cookies. So I have how many friends here? Each circle is a friend. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 friends because each friend is going to get 3 cookies. So the last thing we're going to write in our book. So far, so good. So far, we have first, next. Now here we're going to write last. Last and a comma. After transition word, we always put a comma. So let's write the word last. Last, comma. This is the last thing. Count the number of equal. Equal means the same. Of equal groups. Everybody got the same number of cookies. Last, count the number of equal groups, period. There are 7 equal groups, comma. So, there will be 7 people at Hayden's party. Now remember, parents, I will upload the answer key as well so you could see the way everything's written on the lessons. Because my handwriting may not be that neat, but the answer key is all typed out. It's really nice and neat and really, really nice. Like, for example, like the one I posted earlier, like this. So you can just follow again with your son or daughter if the video is a little too fast, or if you may have to be pausing and pausing and pausing. After the video, you guys, parents, suggestion is take the answer key on your phone and then have this, your son or daughter on another phone or an iPad or laptop or something on Shobi, and you can pause and you can, read the question with them together and review what goes under each question, how to solve it, the steps, just a little bit more at their pace. So now let's look at the bottom. It says, how could you use a number line? I love number lines to solve the problem. So let's go ahead and draw a number line to begin with. So a number line is just a line. That's what it is, a line. I'm going to draw my line going across the board, my little board here. Where you are, you can draw your number line on the paper. A line, there you go. So start at 21 on the number line. Count back by 3s as many times as you can. Then count the number of times you jumped back 3. Let's do that. So here we have the number line. We're going to start at 21. So 21 is our last number here. 21. 21. And now I'm going to jump 3 by threes. So go ahead and put lines all the way down like this. And we're going to be jumping 3 spaces. So here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. So from 21, I'm going to jump 1, 2, 3 spaces, and I'm going to stop here. So if this is 21, this is 20, 19, 18. I'm going to write here 1, 8 for 18. And now 21, let me make it a little prettier and darker. 21. 21. So when I jumped, I had 3 spaces. Now I'm going to jump 3 more spaces. 18. I'm going to jump 3 spaces. 1, 2, 17, 16, 15. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to land here at 15. 1, 5. So I'm going backwards. 21, 18, 15. Now I'm going to jump 3 more and 3 more and 3 more until I'm done. Until I get to 0. 15. Jump 3 more. Here you go. I jumped 3 more. We're at 12. And I'm going to keep going till I reach 0. 3 more. 3 more. 3 more. And 3 more. See? So here we were at 12, 11, 10, 9. So let's write 9. And then from 9, we're going to go 8, 7, 6. Right here. 6. Stop at 6. And then we're going to go backwards. Keep going till we get to 0. 5, 4, 3. Right, 3. 3, 2, 1, 0. And I stop at 0. So I jumped. Let's count how many jumps we have here. 1, 2. Here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 jumps. I jumped 7 times on my number line. So on this part where it says, how could you use a number line to solve the problem? Let's write. Now you can get your pen, pencil, Shobi app, something, whatever you are writing on to turn in your assignment. And you're going to write on the bottom, start at 21 on the number line. Count back by threes. As many times as you can. Then count the number. of times you jumped back 3. So we saw we jumped 7 times. So look at where it says math talk. Let's just, talk between us. It says explain another way you could solve the problem. So right here in the very, 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 very bottom, that's where it says math talk. It says explain another way you could solve the problem. Which way do you like best? Why? So a possible explanation could be that you could make an array or use repeated subtraction. Like you could say 21 minus 3 equals 18. 18 minus 15 equals 12. 12 minus 3 equals 9. 9 minus 3 equals 6. 6 minus 3 equals 0 or 3. And then 3 minus 3 is 0. So you can use subtraction also. You can explain this with repeated subtraction to solve the problem. So if you like an array, like the boxes, like drawing little boxes, like an array, or the little squares, or if you like the number line, or another way we already did number line. So choose between either an array, or if you like to use how many rows, or if you like to do subtraction, you can subtract also. Whichever you like, write it there, your favorite way, what's the best way you like. So now let's turn to page 281 where it says share and show. Jamie is having a party. She has 16 cups. She puts them in 2 equal stacks. How many cups are in each stack? First, there we have another, and it's in bold. That means it looks dark because we want you to practice transitional words. When you're writing, use these words. First, comma, decide how to act out the problem. You can use counters or squares, papers, coins, whatever you have to represent the cups. Write the word cups to represent the cups. You can draw circles to represent the stacks. How many stacks she's going to put. Then, comma, draw to find the number of cups in each stack. So we have 2 circles and we're going to draw little circles inside because remember, she has 2 equal stacks. So here we have 2. 1, 2. But she has 16 cups. So let's go ahead and start making our circles here. So you could see it bigger. I'm going to use it on my green board. So we're going to make 2 groups because we have 2 stacks. I'll make 2 big circles. And we're going to use little circles to go inside until we get to 16. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in here. And this one we have 8. And here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this one. See? 8 plus 8 equals 16. We have 16 total cups. And we can also say that, let me erase the number line from the other problem, just because I like to show you how to write the division. So we could say 16, the total of cups is 16. So here, right, the first thing is 16 divided by 2, because we have 2 groups. 16 divided by 2 equals, how many equal inside? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 equals 8. And that's what you're going to draw in here, 8 circles. And now, let's go ahead and continue filling in the rest of the problem. It says 16 divided by 2 on the very bottom equals 8. So there are 8 cups in each stack. So here you're going to write 8 and 8. Now, let's go to number 2. What if Jamie has 24 cups and puts 4 cups in each stack? If she already made 4 stacks, how many more stacks can she make with the remaining cups? I'm going to let you work on problems 2, 3, 4 at home. Turn the page. And also work on the 5 through 9 at home. On page 5 through 9, you're going to use this table. This table right here is going to give you what you need to fill out on this. You have to read the problems, see how many you need to put, how many groups. Draw your circles. This is going to be your math assignment for Thursday. Well, we're going to work on it Thursday. And if you need any help, any questions, any technical difficulties, please let me know. You did a great job listening today. I'm so happy to be with you and can't wait to see your work. Bye. And parents, remember the key I will submit. I will also upload the key so you can help your son and daughter with the word problems, read it with them, work with them. Don't give them the answer, but you can help them develop and practice and give them some clues and hints. And if you get it wrong, you can review again and practice. If anything, once we go back to class, God willing, sooner, than later, I will review this all over with them as well. So they'll get much practice with their division. Well, I'm really proud of every single one of you, every parent, everything that you're doing. Thank you so much for your understanding. Truly appreciate it with the bottom of my heart. May you have an awesome day. Bye.